having two partnerships to chase down the total, and we'd be in the game. We found that when Harris and Babar-Azam were going together, it was very difficult to defend both sides. So when you establish a partnership, obviously you put pressure on the opposition. With one side as short as that and a strong wind blowing into it, it's obviously favoured or in our favour.
So a reminder, you've got a game changer on your hands in Jofra Archer, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought Jofra came on from the game in Ireland the other day. He showed a lot more about what he's about, and it can take time. Today's another debut for him. Like I said the other day, they don't always go that well. Actually, majority of the time they don't. But I thought today he came on a lot more.
We should expect to see quite a lot more of him in the ODI series.
Him and the other bowlers will have opportunity to show exactly what they can do. It's been a while since he's played 50 over cricket. That was his first game the other day in quite some time. So we're conscious of not over bowling him. So hopefully he'll have an opportunity throughout the series to do the same.
Morgan, you're lucky this ground is you never lost against Pakistan in the T20, and do you carry on this team again in the upcoming ODI series or any changing ODI series?
Sorry, can you repeat that word?
This is your lucky ground. You never lose against Pakistan in the T20 match, and do you carry on the squad for the continuous ODI series, or something is changing?
Our squad changes quite a bit. There are guys coming in and out throughout the whole of the one-day series. The one-day series for us is going to be a balance in getting guys in enough cricket to hopefully get them in form, enough overs under the belt or runs under the belt to try and still be fresh going into the World Cup, because there's obviously 9 group stage games before the semi-final and final.
Everything at the moment is being looked through the prism of the World Cup to come. Having played 2 games, neither of which were straightforward, a little bit of tenseness in both. Is that a good thing, bearing in mind what you're trying to achieve?
Yeah, I think it is a really good thing, and I think it's even better that we won, particularly today, because when you come in, like when there's 3 debutants coming in, the game has the potential to bite you in the backside. You should never really probably debut 3 or 4 guys at the same time. But opportunities for us dictate that it had to be done. So I think coming out of both games with a win will encourage them, the new guys coming in, and us as a collective, to look at our performance objectively instead of maybe inwardly and putting more pressure on themselves or ourselves as a team. I think it's a quick way to learn and to sort of fast track guys to learn, because one of them might end up being called into the World Cup squad at some stage.
Have you personally, after the game in Ireland, was it quite, not relief, but quite nice to get some runs under your belt? Pretty sticky start to the season. Yeah,
I've not felt in good form so far this summer. I've played okay, but I've not felt on top of my game. This series coming up, I was going to obviously use it to try and get some scores under my belt and get that confidence back before the World Cup. But certainly today, after walking off, winning a game like that, I think it's changed a little bit. So extremely useful.
Take a couple more gentlemen at the front, then John.
Morgan, congratulations first to David Free. And do you know the Pakistani team won the champion trophy in this in the Oval? And which is your favorite team, and what do you think Pakistan team is give you the tough time in the ODI series or in the World Cup also?
Probably the strongest Pakistan team that I played against was in that Champions Trophy. They're a very strong team. They were the best team in the tournament then. So I'd probably say them, just personally me playing against them.
Finish off with John, thank you.
There was an unusual incident with David Willey at the start of the game. Could you tell us what happened there? I mean, you obviously saw it in the box.
Yeah, of course. Before we bowled the ball, David sort of ran in and it was right in his stride. He said he could move we sort of agreed with the umpire that David would miss like his stride, so he could land a foot further. And just one of his strides obviously went back into pattern and he hit it obviously there was no harm done, but it could have ended pretty badly. But it was fine once the whatever the covering is called was replaced.
The covering actually broke.
It broke. It smashed straight through. Yeah.
What was inside?
It's like a small tunnel with there was wiring and things in there.
Is it for the stump cam? Is it all?
Honestly, I've no idea. It wasn't off. It was off the straight,
Yeah,
so I
that's
didn't
right,
think it was the stump cam. So, but
Mysterious wire.
Okay, thank you.
yeah, I don't. Thank you.
So UK written, we'll just do a follow-up with Joe for UK written only.
Which shows up?